And let's talk about Luda. Because I was about to disown you as a fellow Virgo, sir, until because earlier in the week it was announced that Kid Rock, smelly looking ass, has a thing called Rock the Country. And then a couple of celebrities or a couple of musicians that's going to be a part of it. They have Kid Rock, of course, Jason Aldean. This is the first time I'm ever hearing about this, by the way. But I think because Ludacris is a part of it, they decided to make us think about it. So yeah, Jason Aldean's doing it. Blake Sheldon, not surprised. I'm surprised they didn't get Gwen Stefani plastic looking ass to do it. I mean, she's pretty much a nut any damn way and a fake Jesus freak. Her and that idiot over there that plays Star Lord. And then they got Jelly Roll, who's now fish roll because he lost so much goddamn weight, or egg roll, we should probably just call him. So they got Jelly Roll, Creed, Brooks and Dunn, Riley Green, Miranda Lambert, Hank Williams Jr., Ellen Langley. Who else in here? Shinedown, Leonard Skinner, Nelly, Gavin Adcock. Was he in a beef with somebody? Another country artist? Was it Morgan Wallen? I don't remember. Nor do I care. A bunch of crackers fighting. Groundbreaking. And then there was a thing about Ludacris and Nelly. Now, Nelly, I wasn't all that surprised by. I just be shaking my head and rolling my eyes at that situation because Nelly is a coon and a buffoon and out here tap dancing for a check, quiet as his cat. I mean, look, back in the day, we didn't mind the fact that he would kind of mix the hip hop and country thing because that was kind of his thing. I mean, his first ever hit was Country Grammar. So I wasn't surprised by it, but then when he started kind of tap dancing for Trump and all this stuff, of course, people started side eyeing him. Ashanti, you really know how to pick them. But anyway, so after the backlash from Ludacris, because I think people were surprised that Ludacris would even be a part of something like this. Now, he decided to drop out. Even I remember I was watching Ebro in the morning, and Ebro in the morning was like, "Yeah, you got time to still drop out." And I don't know, in my gut, I was like, you know what? I have a feeling he's actually gonna come to his senses and he's gonna drop out. And lo and behold, he did. So let's get into this story from Rolling Stone. So Rock the country music festival launched in 2024 by headliner Kid Rock. Oh, so it's 2 years old. So because I ain't never heard of this show before, maybe because nobody we cared about was a part of it. So they announced their 2026 headline on Monday. We don't need to get into all the people because we already mentioned the names. Now, a rep for rock and country confirmed that Ludacris was no longer on the festival and directed Rolling Stone to the rapper's team for any additional comments. A rep for Ludacris told Rolling Stone that the inclusion of the rapper was a mix-up. Lines got crossed and he wasn't supposed to be on there. That's bullshit. First of all, I think it was because you're trying to say it was a mix-up. How you put a mix-up? A mix-up is not taking somebody's name and plastering it on your billboard next to Nelly. The fact of the matter was there was backlash. A lot of the Ludacris fans are black hip hop fans. Like Ludacris is somebody who's well respected in the hip hop industry. So for him to go and tap dance for a check over there, like we can understand Nelly goofy ass doing it, and we can understand Snoop Dogg who will do anything for a goddamn check at this point. That man done sold his soul years ago. But when he started doing that whole thing with Trump at the inauguration, that's when y'all finally saw him for who he was. But Snoop was always out here tap dancing, trying to tap dance and getting that middle America type of crowd or whatever the case was. So people were shocked with that. But I'm like, people, if you really be paying attention, they've been showing you who they are for a long time. So I do not believe that there was a mix up. Now, fan blowback to Ludacris' involvement with a tour, which some view as MAGA related, was swift. One said, Luda, bro, what are you doing? I'm so confused. This is what a person wrote on Instagram. We about to put you over there with Kanye and Snoop. Stop playing. Why you sign up for this? You got 48 hours to issue a statement. You got 48 hours to let you know you're about to cancel this contract. Now, another IG user said fans shouldn't be surprised by Ludacris appearing on the lineup and cited a photo of the rapper wearing a stage outfit emblazoned with the Confederate flag. You wore a Confederate flag outfit. Little, what the hell's wrong with you? Any man that's willing to rock the Confederate flag as a black man as a black man is a black man that's willing to do anything for some money. Nelly, who performed at the inaugural 2024 Rock the Country Festival, remains on the tour, The Hot and Horror, Rapper also performed at President Donald Trump's inauguration in 2025. He said, I was born in a military base at Austin. My father served, my grandfather served, my uncle served, my auntie served. Well, it's funny how you talk about watch me serve the mother, serve the father, serve the brother who fucks his sister. You know that song. Serve the father, serve the doctor, serve the nurse, serve the bitch who just got first. Y'all don't know that song, Watch Me Serve? That bitch track is legendary. Who's saying that, Miss Fernando? Anyway, so it's funny how you talking about all these people in your family serve, but then you out there performing for a man who's a draft dodger and said that he couldn't serve because he got bone spurs. Really? So it's funny how y'all want to move the goalposts when it comes to people that y'all actually be out here wanting to tap dance for, or people who you admire. Why? Because they speak like your dementia-ridden grandfather. Like that's not a flex. So I just didn't understand the hypocrisy about what Nelly was saying. Oh, because it was my family member served. It's like, boy, say that the check was swift and you needed the coins, and that's why you did what you did. But you know what? At the end of the day, I always say this: you can support who you want to support. You're the one at the end of the day who has to look in the mirror and be okay with, was that check that you cash for people who don't even see it for you as a human being, is it worth it? Is it worth you tap dancing out here? Because all money ain't good money. It's not. So if that's something that you want to be out here and be and look at, if you could look at yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and feel like you did that, then go ahead and perform for who you want to perform for. And this is the funny part for me, what they said in Rolling Stone. They said while the Rock the Country Festival isn't explicitly a political event, it has had its share of political statements during its inception. In 2024, Adcock went on a tirade against then President Joe Biden, saying, F you, Joe Biden, you cocksucker MFer. This is what he shouted on stage. Now, last year, Trump himself introduced Kid Rock set at a festival via video message, fight, 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 win, win, win for the American people. Oh, you mean the people you don't give a shit about? The people who you just out here deporting and talking about the MAGA Barbies out here talking about we all now have to prove ourselves to be American citizens, and y'all trying to spruce up more ICE in the streets, and violence and is increasing, and the fact that now you move the goalposts and now you give 47 days to train in ICE because, and I kid you not, because Trump is the 47th president of the United States. So they give 47 days. They done cut down the training exercise. And quiet as kept, majority of these people you hiring can't even pass the test because they fat, they out of shape, they can't climb no wall or do any of the physical activities. These motherfuckers probably ain't seen a gym since high school. But y'all hiring them because y'all promising them all this money like they bounty hunters in the street. The more people you capture, the more you get bonuses or whatever you get. So while we trying to create this regime is trying to create this whole fascist situation, I just find it funny that they're saying that it's not explicitly a political event. But once y'all get up on stage and you start spewing expletives at politicians you don't agree with, or you go and pander to Donald Trump to do a message online, so that, or like a screen message at your show, whatever the case is, you've made your show political. When you start literally hiring artists to perform who are Trump supporters, that is making a political statement. Because you can't tell me the people like Jason Aldean, Blake Shelton, Jelly Roll, Creed, Brooks and Dunn, Leonard Skinner, Nelly, all these other people, Morgan Wade, because he's on there too. Uncle Cracker. When the last time Uncle Cracker put out some goddamn music? There's a lot of people on this list. So you know these people are Trump supporters. You've made it political. And that's why I hate when people say, y'all be trying to mix politics. We ain't out here mixing the politics. Y'all throw the stuff in there. And then we respond to it. Then y'all want to whine and complain and act like a bunch of goddamn snowflakes. So shout out to you, Luda, for having some damn sense. And knowing, like, really? Because you got to realize all this MAGA crap that's going on right now, they're in the minority. This ain't going to last forever. And once the dust settles with all of this, you got to realize there ain't no coming back to the community when it dries up over there, and you're not going to get the support that you once was before. Because at the end of the day, you have to decide which tribe you gonna stand with. Because when push comes to shove, them crackers over there, them white folks, them palm people, the ones that's over there that will sit and smile up in your face and talk about shit about you behind your back, they're not gonna have your back when your back is up against the wall. They're gonna go with their tribe, and you're gonna be left out here in the weeds. And then you're gonna be like, well, damn, I done messed up. Now you're gonna come, oh, can y'all take me back? And if y'all do that dumb shit for these people out here that will sit and throw y'all black folks, throw black people under the bus for a check, and you go and take them back, you was a damn fool. Because I always believe what Maya Angelou always said: when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. I'm not gonna sit up here and give y'all chances and take y'all back and be like, we gotta forget. We moving forward. We ain't moving backwards, like what Obama said and all that other man. Or Joe Biden. No, it wasn't Obama. Was it Obama or was it Joe Biden who was saying that when it came down to the impeachment of oh yeah, it was Obama, because it was an impeachment of George W. Bush. We're gonna move forward. We don't move backwards, really, because it looked like history's repeating itself. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.